Number one, you're not comfortable praying. In fact, you don't like praying, and you don't even like thinking about the fact that you don't like praying. In fact, you don't even want to admit it, that you are not comfortable praying is a sign, is a very big sign. Being comfortable praying is far different from being used to praying, but you may not admit it. You cannot deceive God. You can never ever deceive God. Number two, no word of God. You don't like using the Bible. You think you don't need to read the Bible before God can speak to you. You see the Bible as a mere set of stories, as just a storybook. You see the Bible as a mere ritual, is a sign. Number three, you avoid gatherings. You avoid anything that has to do with a spiritually edifying gathering, not necessarily church. You will say it under the guise of, oh, I don't like crowds. These people are too spiritual. They speak in tongues too much. They are too loud. There's too much noise. You like deceiving yourself. You are the one that doesn't like any gathering that will edify your spiritual being. You don't like it. Why? Because you are spiritually barren. Number four, whenever you now finally manage to maybe pray once in a while, maybe once a week, you feel that desperation to share it because you just want someone to know that you used to pray and you don't want to lie. So it's all about broadcasting your achievements for a sense of fulfillment in yourself. It's a sign of spiritually barren. You should be praying so often enough that broadcasting it about the one time you do it is not going to be a news, because it's a normal thing. You don't broadcast when you breathe. You don't broadcast when you eat. You don't broadcast when you sleep. Why? Because they are normal things. You feel the need to share your prayer life just because you finally prayed after like 3 months. Number five, you don't believe in pastors. You don't believe in religious leaders. Why? Because you like to focus on the negative things attached to them. You say, oh, many pastors are doing this, many pastors are doing that. Therefore, you don't see the point to go to church. You don't see the point to be this, to be that, because you are looking at the negative side of many religious people. You are the one that is refusing to look at the people who are actually working for God, the people that God is using, the people that are actually gaining souls for God. You are refusing to see it. Why? Because you only want to see the negative side, to give you a reason not to be spiritually fruitful. And number six, this one is even common. You change your church or you change your denomination. Why? Because they are too serious in your church. Because they are too conservative. You like to deceive yourself under the guise of, I don't like the way these guys are too serious. You prefer a more chilled environment that can accommodate your spiritual laxity, that can accommodate your spiritual laziness. You don't want to put in effort. So you want to look for a church where they are not putting so much effort, they are not praying so much, they are not displaying their spiritual gifts so much to accommodate your spiritual laziness. Is a sign that you are spiritually barren.